this one time I was at the mountains with my family for a vacation. We were doing a photo shoot on the top of a mountain, and you know, mountains, they're steep, and when you're on an edge, it's like
kind of scary.
A 10,000 foot drop.
Yeah.
So I walk up to the edge, I turn around for the camera, and I'm like, oh my god, this is so scary, but my dad has a hold of me, I think I'm fine. And my foot slips. My dad has a hold on me, I'm fine, but I slip. My heart is beating. My heart leaps to my throat.
No.
And I'm like, no, I'm done. No. I'm not taking a picture.
Oh my god.
Would you like to go?
So I was in a lake with some really close friends, not Mad Dog or G Money. But let's just say they had one of those long mats that will float on the water. And let's just say my friends who was way better at swimming, I was younger. I had a life jacket. They had really small ones that wasn't as buoyant. So what they did is they would go on. It was from King of the Hill. They would go underneath the mat. I wanted to try, but remember, I have a bigger life jacket. So let's just say I tried. I went under, but let's just say I'm pretty fast, but I got stuck under the mat.
No!
Yes, I got stuck under the mat for like a good minute and a half. A good minute and a half. Like, I can hold my breath for like 20 seconds. So I hold my breath as long as I can, and then I have to just try to reach for the air and push the mat. But mind this, my brother was sitting on top of me, so I couldn't push him. And with the friction, I couldn't push up. So I'm stuck. And then my oldest friend, he had to just push the mat off of me, and I was terrified. No, I got out of the water. I started like I went into the bathroom in the house, where I had a lake house, and I threw up like 2 times, and it was mostly liquid, like spitting and over to throw up in the same, just water.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Well, I actually have a water-related story too.
Okay.
So
You want to share?
So I have a friend named Ronan. We went to our neighborhood pool, and he brought a inflatable that you can sit in. It's pretty flat.
Kind of like a donut.
Yeah, but it doesn't have the whole
I think I know
center,
what
you know.
Is it just kind of like this inflated, like
Yeah,
this circle?
it's an ice cream, so you know. I'm like,
I have
that's
a
pretty
pug
cool.
I have a pug one of those. So yeah.
And it is so heavy. When you try to
I
lift
know.
it, you will just
No,
fall to
it's
the ground.
friction. It's the friction because
Yes.
when it's on the water, especially.
So I was pretty young. I was probably 6 or 5. I don't know how to swim without goggles, especially with nose covering.
I still can't swim without goggles.
I've gotten better. So I'm like, here, Ronan, I have to take a breath. I'm gonna take off my goggles. So I swim over to the side. I hold on.
Don't.
And I slip.
Oh. And you can't.
I slip.
And you can't swim.
I can't see. I can't breathe. I'm trying to swim up, but then I notice there's something on top of me. I can't go up. I'm drowning. And I am just trying to push. I'm pushing. It won't budge. And then Ronan and my mom, my neighbor, come to get me.
Oh, it's kind of like the situation I was in.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And that's why we should have lifeguards at our pool.
That is true. So I actually do have a story. So, my grandparents have some condos. He was in like Colorado. I don't know where it was in exactly. I was younger. It was in like a desert area. So, just mind this. It's on a mountain, so it's not on a mountain, on like a hill. So if I fell, it'd be painful.
No.
But it's not what you think. My brother had sat on a cactus before, and I saw my sister have to carry him crying because he sat on a cactus. So I thought cactuses really hurt. I slid. So, fast forward, I slid, but I was on like a ledge, a little bit of a ledge.
Yeah.
But it's like hard to climb up because there's a bunch of like gravel.
Yeah.
I pricked my thumb.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
No, and it's so painful because like,
Yeah.
I went like this.
Oh.
So it got deep.
Ow.
So I was almost in tears trying to hold it off so I don't have to tell my mom because it'd be embarrassing. And I have to climb up like this. Pain.
Well, I shouldn't be laughing because I mean
I
that
know.
kind of like hurts.
Yeah,
but-
I know. I didn't climb. It took maybe 5 minutes just to climb off that small 4 foot because every time I'm doing it, it's like falling on me.
Oh.
So I'm dirty and my thumb is bleeding. Once I go, I have to take the thorn or whatever it is, like it says, out. And it's, if you've ever had a splinter, it's more painful coming.
No.
It's more painful coming out than going in.
Oh,
It's
I
like
know
a
that.
cactus. Very painful. And then
No.
I'm just resisting crying and screaming. And then I wash it off. And then I hide for like an hour in my bedroom just trying to calm down. But yeah, it was insane.
Guess what? I have one story that's kind of like,
Crazy.
yeah.
Would you mind sharing it? For YouTube?
Alright, fine. So, this was actually pretty recent, 2 years ago. I was, and we bought this inflatable water slide and to put it in our backyard. And for some reason, my dad's like, well, I don't want to put it on the grass because then it'll flood all of my stuff, all of my grass. So
Yeah,
he decides to put it on the cement.
Oh, that's terrible because I put mine on the grass. And I put mine on the grass, and it does do what your dad said, but the cement.
Yeah.
Oh, and if it's like it has like a kiddie pool at the bottom, which it's just the top of the bottom. Oh, you come down fast. Oh, I think I know where this is going.
But, so I go down a few times and I'm like, well, this is kind of fun. So I'm going to have a running start. Now this inflatable is pretty tall, pretty long, you know. So I get a running start, I slip, and I fall off the entire thing. I am diving head first onto the cement. No inflatable, no water, no nothing. I fall on the ground, hit my head. I don't remember anything, but it hurt. It scared me.
Is that all? Oh, I have a story that's very painful and kind of scary in the moment. So, we have this water slide that has like the big slide on top, and then like it has like a mini slide underneath. So it was very popular. I had like neighbors, like they would get a running slide and like jump in the hole which the small slide is in. So we did that a week ago. Then I wanted to do it, but my dad, it looked like the slide was done.
No.
Like it was blown up and everything, but I went down speedy, like a couple yards, like maybe I don't know, like 10 yards start. And then what happened is let's just say what happened was my dad wasn't finished filling the pool. So I'm going speedy. My forehead just slams right into the hose tip.
Oh my!
It's very
Oh no!
Wait, do you have any other ones, Maddox? Or
I have one more.
I
I
have a couple more.
Okay, so I was at my grandma and grandpa's house. I was chilling, and they have a wasp's nest in their backyard.
Oh, no.
And so, what I think, I was pretty young. I was like 4.
Yeah, like 4 or 5 or something.
And I like, what I thought was I am connection with wildlife. I can talk to animals. So I go test my theory with the wasps. And I'm like, hey guys, how you doing? You having fun? And one stings me right there on the leg. And another one, I forgot where he stung me. It was like right here. And I just flat out scream.
Oh.
And I'm running. Luckily they weren't poisonous, but you know.
So, is that all?
Yep.
I'm not sure if you can see it, but I'll get it. Right on my, I have like it can't focus, but I have a scar like right underneath, right underneath my eye, and I'm about to drop the bomb and tell you that I got it.
All right.
So,
go ahead.
We went to my sister's friend's house. You know, just like a meetup with her friends.
Mm-hmm.
They were at the house, so they brought us along. They had like a trampoline and zip line and whatever. We had fun at like a playhouse. I was like 9 years old. I think. No, not 9. Do you know?
I don't know.
So it was like 9 or 8, and I wanted to try the zip line. My brother, it's one of the special ones, and I wonder if you've seen, but it has a brake, and it's tied to 2 big, thick trees. Let's just say, I wanted to go down it because it looks cool. I should have asked how the brakes work.
No.
Yes, I should have asked.
No.
I don't know.
Bro.
No, I think it's a down. It's actually, and it goes very fast. That's what I brakes for like emergency brakes. I try to just flick. So, I don't know. I have to resort to putting my feet first, like this, and then so my feet take most. My feet don't. No, the thing is, I'm crying because of the impact. Well, I'm like that's really all. I don't think I need to go to my mom, but my sister's like, oh, just screaming. I went there. Apparently, I was trying to picture myself. I don't have it. I might ask for it though. So my face is my face is covered in blood, and it all comes originating from like right under my eye. And when I had to get stitches, the doctor said that they actually had a ring in someone that had more that was better. Because it's right under my eye, and they could have blinded me in this eye.
Oh my, dude.
I also broke my arm twice, so in Sweden, left way. So
That's him.
I have some stories.
I have one more kind of dramatic story.
Okay.
Not really dramatic,
Just
but
scary and painful.
So I'm in pre-K, and for my graduation from pre-K to kindergarten, I get an electric 4-wheeler. Now, this goes around like 20 miles an hour.
Oh.
I got rid of it, by the way.
Yeah.
And I'm riding around, and the handling on it's crappy. And so I decide, I'm like, oh, well, this is pretty cool. I want to do some tricks like a wheelie. And so I decide to do it. And it had to be on the side of the concrete, the street, instead of the grass. So I'm doing the wheelie. The whole thing flips on top of me. My knee is just bent. I am screaming, Dad, help! I'm in pain. And he throws the 4-wheeler off of me. And he looks at
strong dad. You got a strong dad.
And he looks at my knee, and it's just bleeding. My whole leg is covered in blood. There is a humongous scar right there, just bleeding. Oof. It's hard to get up.
Do you still have the scar?
No, I don't think. It's healed up now. I'm struggling to get up. I'm just laying on the ground looking at my dad like, what happened? And then he's like, it's okay. So I'm just laying there on the street. When I was laying there, well, to this day, I'm like, why didn't the car run me over?
I don't like, she's like, how am I still alive?
My dad just left me there, so he went to go get bandages, wrap me up, and he's like, so, I think when you tried to do the front wheel, that ended badly. You just dragged your knee across the street, and you bent it kind of odd.
Was it broken?
No, it's fine. It's just, yeah. And so, it's no minor injuries, just, scar. So, yeah, that's why I don't like four-wheelers.
So I have a story that so this is why I'd say if you seem injured, consult your mom, not your dad. So let's just say I'm playing with like a giant neighborhood party. My friend, we're gonna call him. We're just gonna call him friend one. He was doing this cool thing when you jump off. Like we have a playset in the back that we called Bucky from just Scared It's Cold, like Jake the Pilot and that thing when I was younger. So he would come like 3 steps up and jump. I was 7 maybe. And back then I used to always want to be on top.
Oh yeah.
I decided to try 4 steps.
You were that.
Yeah, I was that kid.
Yeah.
I jumped from 4 steps. I landed on my arm.
Oh
Right there.
No.
I'm crying because I can barely move my arm like this. Well, no, it's just really painful. But my dad gets me a bag of ice and says, "Sit down. You should be able to play in a couple minutes." I try that. I try to come back here. So my arm is in pain. I go to the shower and I keep screaming at my mom, "I need to go to the ER. I need to go to the ER. I want to go to the hospital." She doesn't know what to do. Like, she suspected something was wrong. She says that she suspected something was wrong. So she took me there, and apparently I broke my arm.
No.
I'm serious. Dude, the funny thing is, Meadow, the funny thing is, later on, what happened is that, this was maybe a year later, I don't know, but, my neighbors have a trampoline, and we always play a game called Hilldale, basically Sharks Minnow. Let's just say they get really aggressive and like they try to double bounce me.
Oh wow.
The middle one, they have a youngest, middle one. Well, they have 3 children. The middle one, well, I think it was the oldest. He decided to slide tackle me, and my arm landed right here,
Bro.
on the outside layer of that. And let's just say I didn't go to my Wombles for a long time. The kid's mom kept like just apologizing. No, so like I had to go to the ER again, and I broke my arm a second time.
Bro, why would he slide tackle you?
I don't know because the youngest hadn't made it across yet.
Bro.
So I got slide tackled to knock me down, but I actually broke my arm.
Dang.
But the funny thing is, I was gonna mention this, but I broke my arm in the same place. Now the first time it really stinks because I was going to Disney World like the next week. It was the
That was
time.
a late reaction.
And it was the time when my cast wasn't waterproof.
Oh no, bro!
See, I'm serious. There's this giant water slide. I really wanted to go on because it looks so fun.
Bro, just wrap it in a plastic bag.
No, I know, but like the one we had is for showers. It has really tight pressure, like right there, and it hurts. Put on. So I can't even go on the ride. I had to go into a different ride.
Bro, I hate when that happens. Like,
Yeah, but the thing is, my dad, who isn't the biggest fan of roller coasters like me, I want to go on that one, but it was because it was a water thing.
yeah.
But I could. He took me to some other rides that were kind of fun.
Yeah.
But that was yeah.
Guess what? I got one more story.
You thought of it. Let's go.
Okay, so this is the scary part of this.
Okay.
Not like beating your sister to death, you know? It's scary. So I like to watch YouTube. I just like to scroll the internet, and I saw a horror game, and I'm like, oh, sure.
Cool.
It's scary. I watched the whole thing, beginning to end.
What?
I am scared.
You mean played?
No, I watched.
Oh, it was a movie.
So I watched the whole thing. And it is raining and thundering outside. My sister knows this. She knows the fact that I am scared. So I'm like, hey Dad, I think it's time to go to bed. So he's like, sure. So I walk upstairs. I'm in my bedroom. My sister knocks on the door. Oh my God, I was so scared. I hid under my bed. And then she comes in with the Nerf gun and a Hulk mask. Not yet. And I scream out of the top of my lungs. Like, the whole house heard it. I just like... And then she takes off the mask and she's like, don't worry, it's me. And I'm so mad afterwards. She got the whole thing recorded, and I'm like, delete it now. So my dad runs up and says, is everything okay? And I'm like, yeah, and he just brings me.
Oh, I have a very scary story.
Yeah.
That I think I was hallucinating or something. But,
Okay.
so, I thought I saw a skinwalker. Do you not know what it is?
I don't know.
Okay, so a skinwalker is basically this tall, thin, white creature.
Oh, that's like an SCP, you know?
I know what you're talking about, but not that. Basically, it'll eat you and take your skin so it can hide as a human. So,
well,
no. The funny thing is, like, and then it's really pale. It doesn't talk because its voice can't always be like the person that does. Let's just say, the night before, I woke up at midnight, but the night before, I was watching a bunch of scary stuff about skinwalkers.
Oh my gosh.
No,
that's why I never watch horror.
I know. I
That's
hate
why
horror.
That's why I never.
No. My sister and my brother's been trying to watch horror movies upstairs. I'm just that kid that hides in a basement watching YouTube.
Yes. I am that kid too. I just like take my iPad upstairs. My parents don't know, and
no, like when they're watching horror movies, I hate horror movies.
Yes.
Jump scares, like, oh my god, I hate jump scares.
Yes.
So, but let's just say, I think I was hallucinating or something. But let's just say I described you as tall, just white, like it's very fast, skinny creature. It just went into my yard and I picked up like a rabbit that was in there. I'm serious, like a rabbit, like his claws made it bleed. I woke up the next morning, like I thought it was fake, but I went outside, and you know what I saw?
What?
There was like there was like the grass, like where the path I thought I saw it was red. It had red dots in it.
Red.
For blood.
Yep.
No, I'm still scared to look out my window at night still. That was a couple of years ago.
No.
I think it was months ago, I think.
I have one more short story.
Okay.
So, I'm at baseball practice. I'm swinging the bat, and then out of nowhere, I just have the hiccups, and I'm like, these are like rapid hiccups. They're like, so I walk over to my dad, and I say, hey Dad, I have the hiccups. I can't get rid of them. What can I do? And then he's like, just hold your breath, and yeah. So that's what I decided to do, and I am tightening my chest so hard. I am holding it for as long as I can, and then out of nowhere, I just faint.
And then you just woke
For a
up.
solid 30 seconds. And then my dad's like pushing, he's hitting me. And then I
Wake up!
wake up,
Wake
and I'm
up!
like,
Wake up!
huh? What happened? And then my dad's like, what did happen? And everyone was staring at me. It was so embarrassing.
Oh.
And my dad's like, oh, I think I know what happened. You held your breath too long. And oh my gosh, that was so embarrassing. But at least it got rid of the hiccup. So I mean, I'll take it.
Oh, I have a story. I have a story that I was on a sleepover with my neighbors. Yeah. So my neighbors from earlier, they both went. The youngest was having a sleepover in the basement with me. He suddenly starts freaking out because he thought he saw a shadow out the window, like the window over there in my basement.
That happens to me all the time.
No, like a human silhouette. I'm serious.
Oh, okay.
A human silhouette. Let's just say what happened is that eventually he heard somebody like laugh like a crazy person, and we heard police sirens.
Oh, no.
We woke up. My neighbor Matthew went home, and let's just say it was very scary because we don't know what happened, but there might have been. What Matthew thinks happened is that there's a crazy person right outside that door.
I always think that.
But is that all the scary stories you got?
That's all I got.
I got to. Bye.
I gotta send the video.